Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and today we have got a little gravy review for you, a canned gravy. If that didn't scare you off, this is the Libby's country sausage gravy, and this is a 15-ounce can of it. It is artificially lightened. I would love to know what that means. What does that mean?
What does that mean? That sounds scary.
Artificially lightened? Are they giving it like Fair and Lovely? Are they mixing Fair and Lovely in here or something? It's very bizarre. But what could explain that is that this is from ConAgra.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the con. So I don't really expect much more from ConAgra.
So if you don't know, we've done a lot of ConAgra products.
Yeah.
They own a lot of well-known brands, and the thing about them is that pretty much if you ever go online, like so many people say that the quality has gone down, and ConAgra seems to really be good at one thing, which is destroying American staples.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And
it
like,
seems to be their mission in life.
it seems their mission, yeah, exactly. And it's really a shame because this company has so many brands. They've had to have seen at least a few of our videos.
Yeah.
And they know how we feel about them, and they still.
You know what? They're in our neck of the woods. They haven't reached out to ask us.
I would love to sit them down and berate them for like an hour. You know.
Me too. Now this was $1.76, by the way. So I mean, it's a good price.
Yeah. So you know what? Sausage and gravy. You love it, right? That's your thing. Yeah.
I love a sausage gravy.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I do like it. Like biscuits and gravy is good, you know. But here's the thing: they say spoon over warm biscuits, mashed potatoes, rice, pasta, or cornbread for that extra touch to any meal. How's it smell? Because I don't really care for the smell.
It just smells almost like nothing to me. Like it
smell that great.
Slightly like flour.
Yeah, because I always felt like sausage gravy is like not something that. It's not like the best thing in the world. We've been to the South.
Yes.
And I've had it at restaurants, and it's good, but look,
it can also be very bad though. Dude, sausage gravy and country gravy in general, it is either good or bad, and some people really like the bad ones. So I think it really just depends on what you grew up on, like what kind of sausage gravy.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. You know what I'm thinking about though, by the way? When you said bad gravy, I wonder if ConAgra sells like the big gigantic cans of it and they sell it to restaurants.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, and then like the restaurants just reheat it.
Yeah.
So that's the bad gravy you're thinking about. And now we're about to dip our toes in this, so let's go for it.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, bite again, thumbs down, what would not. So for me, this is a big freaking thumbs down. So the sausage, I had no issues with it. I ate a bunch of it. Did not find any issues with the meat. And it wasn't like cheap meat. Well, it probably is cheap meat, but like, you know.
It wasn't detectively cheap meat?
Yeah, you couldn't detect that. Now, the gravy, it wasn't as thick as I was expecting it to be. I thought it was gonna be like gummy, hard to like swallow. It wasn't that, but there's something, the ingredient in this that just makes it gross, like a weird taste to it. When you put it in your mouth, initially you're like, okay, cool, it's not bad. But then that final swallow is like when you notice it, like it's exposed or something, you know? And it's just like weird. It's, I wouldn't say like chemically, but it's probably one of these preservatives or something like that. You know, something in here that just was gross. I wouldn't do this. Thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content.
Alrighty, so for me, I do consider myself a bit of a gravy connoisseur.
Yeah.
I won't go so far as to say a sommelier like you say.
Here's the thing though. When we were in Texas on the McDonald's menu, they did sausage and gravy.
Yeah.
And they did a pretty good job.
They did, yeah.
So, you know,
They did
it's
indeed.
possible to pull it off.
It is.
From unexpected places, right?
Yes. For me, this one's going to be a thumbs down. It's not the worst gravy I've ever tried, but I wouldn't want to have it again. The sausage for me, You're right, there was no hinky bits, but I also did not love that it was so soft. I feel like I could mash it up with my tongue because it was so soft.
I wanted to be like, okay, this is too good to be true. There's a lot of sausage in this.
Yeah, there's a lot of sausage.
There's a lot of sausage in this, which means that like it ain't the best. They're not sending their best.
The actual gravy itself, it's slightly salty, but not bad. You know, like if you were having it with a biscuit or bread or something to like counter that, it would be okay.
Yeah, I guess that was a big surprise about this. It wasn't as salty as I expected.
Yeah, exactly, because we've had others that have been just like super salty. I could have more of a black pepper flavor. It was a little bit lacking in that for me.
Yeah.
The biggest thing though was the thickness of it. It wasn't a bad level of thickness, but I could have it a little bit thinner. It was on the verge of getting gloopy, which is not my favorite, but I also don't want a runny gravy either. So it's a delicate dance that you have to do to make a good sausage gravy. And the flavor of it, I think that what you're depicting whenever you're saying that as you swallow, it's like this flavor is coming out. I think it's just the flavor of under-seasoned flour, because flour is basically the base of a gravy like this, and I feel like it just didn't have enough seasonings to cover up that flavor, because it was so bland. It's salt forward and then bland as you swallow, because that just flour taste is coming out. For under $2, if you're hard up for needing some gravy, you could definitely jazz it up and do something with it if you're trying to salvage it.
Just don't.
If you've already purchased it and you're trying to salvage it, you could. But my recommendation would be to not purchase it.
To sum it up, thumbs down, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.